Hey guys, me again with another YouTube video. Today we're going to be taking a look at something that you guys should be incredibly excited for because it means we're even closer to a really cool loadout. Today we're going to be taking a look at the BOSG-12.2, I think, from Rainbow Six Siege. This is an over-under double barrel shotgun used by the South Korean operators Dokkaebi and Vigil. It's obviously a 12 gauge break action over-under double barrel shotgun. It's really simple, but there was quite a bit of work that went into getting this kind of where I wanted it to be. So I just wanted to show you guys that this is kind of how we started. I actually started with the barrels entirely, and then I did my handguard. After that, I did the rails, and then I did the receiver back here, and then we did the stock and trigger group and stuff like that. But I wanted to render this to show off inside of Discord, inside of My Different Usernames Discord server. So if you guys ever want to see something really cool, go check out My Different Usernames Discord server. It's pretty neat. So that was that. And then when we finished, it looked like this. So then we had the stock attached, and we have the trigger group and the brake lever and everything colored appropriately. So that's what it looks like rendered inside of Studio. And then, just to show off, I showed that it does in fact break open as it should, and that you can load two 12 gauge shotgun shells in. These are 2x2 cylinder pieces, so they are fully sized shotgun shells. Now the shotgun shells in real life are more like 3 studs by 3 studs, but it would look really bad to be completely honest. So with just a little bit skinnier, like 2 stud wide. So it's no big deal. It still gets the job done. It still looks correct. So that's that. And then, ooh, I did not save this appropriately. If you guys want to hear more about why I didn't save this appropriately, go check out my LDD tutorial on why I didn't save correctly. So this is the BOSG-12 shotgun from Rainbow Six Siege. It looks really good. I'm really happy with a lot of the angles and lines going on with this. It does look appropriate to the source material like it should. And there's always room for improvement, but it does get the job done. Taking a page out of My Different Usernames book, I wanted these barrels to be see-through entirely. So as you can see all the way down the length of the barrel, and you can see that there are these blocks down here. Those blocks are in place just to keep these shotgun shells in place so that they don't slide all the way at the end of the barrel. This is actually using the older style of Technic bracket, and I've done this before on my shotgun tubes to hold shells, particularly on my Mossberg 590A1, also from Rainbow Six Siege, the design that I did. And I wanted to use it here because it works really good for holding things that are 2 studs by 2 studs, and it still looks somewhat semicircular as long as you get the design down correctly. There's a rail on this side, and there is a rail on this side. If you'll notice, the rail on this side is actually not the same as the rail on this side, and the reason for that is because of the way that I designed these barrels using those old style 2x2 brackets. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. No big deal. My handguard takes after my M1014, also from Rainbow Six Siege designed, where it connects to the bottom barrel. Has a rail on the bottom of it as well, and just pretty basic minor detailing, but it gets the job done. Really like it. Top rail here along this rib, pretty basic. Front sight is just a real basic front sight really. If you're using this shotgun with basic iron sights in game, you're doing it wrong. The receiver itself is kind of complicated. There's a lot that went on to get this break action pivot point right here to be incredibly strong using Technic and a couple other older style pieces. This is rough stuff right here, but it worked. And then to lock it all in place, I put these really big 6x6 panels on with flat studs on top. To get this angle here, it's just using a hinge piece that you can see kind of tucked up in here with some vit pieces just to kind of fill in the gap just a little bit. And then it just sits along across this wing piece here. I really wish they made these wing pieces without studs. FYI, LEGO, you should totally make wing pieces without studs. You should totally make wing pieces without studs. Please, LEGO, if you're watching this, make wing pieces without studs. That'd be great. My brake action lever doesn't actually do anything internally. It's just on a pivot point, so you can move it to either side and act like you're breaking open the barrels. Trigger and trigger guard is all real basic stuff. It's not too big of a thing. This uses Future Yeti 32's style of trigger system, where this is on a hinge piece, and when you pull the trigger in real life, you kind of keep your weight on this portion, and this portion down here doesn't move. It's a really unique system, and it gets the job done really well, and I do really like the look of it. Stock itself, I would say it's complicated, but it's not. All these pieces up here are right side up, and then you get into a whole bunch of sideways building over here to get these 45-degree slopes so that this would be really comfortable to hold. And then all these pieces are sideways as well, just to get the angle correct here. On the back is just a real basic butt plate. All simple stuff, nice and smooth, really smooth. So I've already done a video on my SMG-12 that I know is out because it's really popular. Now I have the BOSG-12.2 from Rainbow Six Siege. I just recently made the CZ75. I already released that on my YouTube channel, my community section, so you guys have seen that. Which means the only gun left to do is to make the Mark 14 EBR that Dokkaebi uses, and I will have a complete Dokkaebi loadout. And I most recently updated my Mark 14, or my M14 to get ready for that. So be ready, guys, because Dokkaebi's loadout is happening sooner rather than later, as opposed to my GIGN operator loadouts, because I still have not finished those. Yeah! I literally just need to go back and update my MP5 to be the H&K MP5 A5, I think is what they're at now. Maybe A6. It's the newer H&K model, the one that's the tan colors and comes with the rail on the end of it. It's all H&K stuff. I literally just need to update it to that, and then I will have all my GIGN operator loadouts done. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. Don't forget to check out my different usernames Discord and join it, as me and a lot of other really talented builders, some even better than me, actually post on a regular basis. Thanks for watching. See you later.